welcome to Inspiration Friday. How are you feeling? I'm gonna just wait a minute and let YouTube let you through. Just have a little bit more light here. All right. Good morning. How are we feeling? Let me start this song over. I love this little moment we're having. There's some hearts. Okay, if you are here, let me know in the comments. Say good morning. Once you comment, you can put some hearts on the screen. The more hearts we have, I know you're here. Beautiful. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness. Okay, Inspiration Friday is where we're at. I love it. I was like midway through blow drying my hair, so I've got like those little, I haven't been able to spray my hair in the right way. So here we go, halfway through, but I'm here, you're here. It's gonna be a great, great day. Good morning. Okay, so today I am wearing the Tortured Poets department. Okay, thanks to my mom. She got me this. Okay, we gotta talk about Taylor Swift for a second, okay? Because she is so damn inspiring and I love her. And she's in Paris right now and she is redoing her entire Eras performance to include the Tortured Poets department album. Oh my gosh. So here's what I love about this, okay? Taylor Swift is so inspiring because it's not about the money, okay? And yet she's a freaking billionaire, okay? But people bought tickets to a show, okay? And even though the money was there, she said, let's change everything. Let's give them more. Let's give them more. Let's redo what is already selling and let's make it even more great. Let's make it even more powerful. Let's put in the most powerful album that has ever been released at this show and not ask them for anything more. I love that. That is passion, and it's a beautiful example that you can make money doing what you love, being an artist, and not sell your soul. And you can still create from the lens of not selling out, and you can still have success. Anyways, I digress. Inspiration Friday is all about following inspiration. And this album is my new favorite album from Taylor Swift. And I'll tell you this, I'm not a huge Swiftie in like my past, right? I really didn't become a Swiftie till Reputation, okay? And then it's like Reputation, Midnight, Tortured Poets department. This is like my new album. I love it. And it doesn't have to be exactly your style of music to be inspired by something. Like I'm definitely more like Billie Eilish, like, you know, very low, dark, heavy, sad, sultry. But you know what? That's what the Tortured Poets department is. There's this picture, and I'm gonna have to post it in the Facebook group because it, to me, screams the Goddess Rebellion. And I love it. I love it so much. It's so powerful. It's such this feminine rage and yet beauty wrapped in this rage. I love it so, so much. Inspiration is really, really important, and it's really important for the artist heart, which I'm sure if you're watching, you have some desire, some pull to create in some way. Hearts on the screen if you do. Yes, hearts, 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 hearts. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So whenever I'm creating, by the way, like I go into this hibernation period of I don't want to listen or consume any comment. I don't want to listen to any albums. I don't want to consume any content from the creators that I'm really inspired by because I never want to influence what I'm creating by people I'm inspired by, right? I want it to be my own because there's nothing sweeter than creating something that is authentically yours, that is like the imprint of you. There's just nothing sweeter in that moment, it's amazing. And the Goddess Rebellion podcast for me is that moment, and I'm just like swimming in the inspiration. But what I love is, for example, today, and Ashley, I'm so glad you're on here. Hi, Ashley, good morning. I have not been able to respond yet to your posts, but I wake up to this beautiful post from Ashley in our Modern Soul Society Facebook group. And I see this like frozen, right, word. And we've been talking about the Frozen podcast episode all week. And what I love is these episodes are inspiring moments, and there's a lot of synchronicities to the themes that are finding you each week. And she sat down to this show, right? And so happy you made it too. Sat down to this Broadway show, and it was like Frozen, right in her face. And then all the themes of, childhood. And what I love about that is, the Frozen episode is not the same as, Frozen, the Broadway musical, but you can start to connect parallels through seeing things in a different lens. And that to me is what art is. It helps you see your life through a different lens. And I believe the Tortured Poets Department album is helping to reframe love. And that's going to be my little challenge for you guys today. Okay. Now, I don't know what YouTube allows me to do on here with playing songs. So if you notice, my like background songs are just like license-free music that I use to create a lot of what I have, right? We pay for it. It's great. Awesome. But I'm definitely more inspired by some of the other music out there. They belong to other people, right? But I challenge you this, okay? I want you to go listen to Madonna, okay? Madonna, Frozen. And you can listen to the newer one, that's fine. That's the one that's like trending on TikTok a year or two ago, right? That's fine. But I want you to go back to, when was it? Was it in the 90s? Was it in the 80s? Hold on. Madonna, Frozen, let's see here. 1998, okay, late 90s. Frozen. I remember this song from childhood after listening to it, right? But if you go listen to these lyrics, okay, it is like, I was listening to it this morning going, oh my gosh, because I was just feeling nostalgic. And I'm like, oh, Frozen. Spotify has been throwing me suggested little songs from what I've been listening to. So Frozen came up, right? Anyways, I love this. You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open. You're so consumed with how much you get, you waste your time with hate and regret. You're broken when your heart's not open. I'm trying not to sing it. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. And then I love this line, you hold the key. So I want you to listen to that song on like a walk or a drive or just kind of getting ready, whatever you're doing today. And I want you to reframe the perspective, because clearly when we listen to songs, it's like, oh, heartbreak, right? Like that guy, that girl, that situationship, whatever it is, right? I want you to listen from the lens of love speaking to you and use that concept, because here at the Goddess Rebellion podcast, I go back and forth between my perspective or our main character, Goddess, this voice of love, being the front runner and speaking to you. And I want you to re-listen to some of those songs through the lens of that love story, love talking to you, and love wanting to sit next to you in the cold and tell you to get up and wait for you to get up, not make you wait by keeping you comfortable and warm, right? So I want you to listen to that, because it's a really healing, powerful moment when you can hear more of the message through different layers, right? So the next song that is going to be really, really powerful for us today. Hold on, I'm going to get it right. So I'm going to the Tortured Poets Department, okay? So two of them, my two faves right now. okay? Actually I have 3 faves, but I'm gonna give you the 2 faves because they matter today. Okay. Who's afraid of little old me? I want you to listen to that, because that to me, listen from the lens of emotional pain and trauma and being caged there. It hits in such a beautiful way when you are listening through that lens. And then also, I can do it with a broken heart. So those, I'm really feeling this like goddess rebellion energy. And here's the thing, that I can do it with a broken heart. I've had so many moments in my life where I've had to like pull from within to really like make that happen in my life. Like, and Mom and I have this quote together. It's like, professionals play hurt, right? There's so many times where you just want to throw in the towel. You just want to like, no, quit. I can't do that, cancel. And it's like, professionals play hurt. You got to show up, right? So I want you to look at, I can do it with a broken heart, and apply it to this healing journey, this moment where you rise up and you say, I am going to stand up. I am going to melt the waters. I am going to be brave enough to go down this journey to heal what is keeping me back from the life that I want, from the love that I want, from whatever it is, right? And I'm going to do it with a broken heart. You don't have to heal first. And I think that's the misconception out there, that you are going to have to heal yourself before you melt your waters. Melting your waters is healing yourself, right? So do it with a broken heart. Don't wait till you feel better. I love that line. I've been really enjoying all of these little moments that you guys have been sharing in the Modern Soul Society Facebook group. And I love seeing your inspiration, and I love seeing your interpretation. So I'm curious, what is inspiring you on your journey with the Goddess Rebellion, with the podcast, with your healing journey, maybe something that we've been talking about here? I want to know, what is inspiring you right now? Put it in the comments, throw some hearts to it. You can also share on the replay. You can share in the Facebook group with us. But let me know. I want to know what is really inspiring you right now, because inspiration is so important. It's so important. It's what gets us to the ability to access hope. And when we access hope, that's what gets us up. I can do it with a broken heart. I'm willing to believe that possibly maybe that hope aligned with inspiration is the key, and it's the secret. It's a secret to help you get moving, get up, keep going, keep showing up. And I love that. I love that. So today, I want you to set an intention, okay? Because we're going into the weekend, and I want you to set an intention for the creativity, the inspiration to not only find you, but to speak to you. I want you to hear about yourself. I want you to have a conversation with the universe. I want you to connect to your intuition, to your emotion, to your dream, to yourself, to every part of you, okay? And I want you to hear through a different lens, a message that is so beautifully yours. It had to be yours. And this is what is beautiful about inspiration. When you are just copying, you're taking someone else's message and saying, I like that too. When it's yours, you start to cultivate magic in your life. You start to hear things and go, was that made for me? What? That's like exactly my life. That's exactly my moment. And you start to hear beyond just the words. You hear beyond just the message. You start to connect and have a conversation, which is what we talked about on Magic Monday. Magic is a conversation, and you start to connect and align to the beautiful feeling of love, of life, of magic. And I love that. So right now, I want you to ask for something. I've been finding the inspiration this week through my herbalism. I love that. I love that. Flowers can speak to you. Herbs can speak to you. I do want to say this. The inspiration that's going to help heal you is going to be your passion. It's going to make sense, right? Like, you don't have to follow what everyone else around you is following. I love that. In our Modern Soul Society Facebook group, we all have our own little niche, our own little, oh, I'm doing this, I'm working on that. Oh, you love this? I love this too. Oh, so cool. Ah, amazing. Our passions guide us. And that thumbprint with being an artist, you can start to hear love. So many people say, oh, I wish I had magic, or I can't hear anything, I can't see anything. Well, what are you doing? Are you doing something you love? Because if you're standing in front of an ocean, but you connect to trees, what are you doing, right? Love that. This week was travel and nature and new places. Today on my walk, I saw some really cool butterflies. I love that. Okay, I love that. Movement is really, really powerful for inspiration. If you've ever noticed, we might think it's music, and music too, but music combined with movement, whether you're in a plane, in a car, walking, running, it goes in and sinks in that much deeper, okay? But when it's yours, whether it's painting, charcoal, whether you are singing or writing or reading or listening to music or cleaning, whatever it is, that moment that is just for you, you will hear love speak to you. Good morning, Amanda. And not only that, but when you are opening yourself up and melting your waters in your authentic way, you will hear love speak to you, like the Goddess Rebellion podcast, but it'll be just yours, like your secret private message. So I want to know, I want to hear, can you access that sweet spot? Can you get to that moment? So right now we're setting the intention together. We are aligning to love. We're inviting love into our hearts, love into our space, love into our mind, love into our weekend, love into our moment, love into our art, love into our inspiration. We are asking inspiration as if she were a person that follows love in. Please speak to me. I want to hear from you. I am open to the muse of my life. I'm open to the muse of my healing. I am ready to hear inspiration that is meant just for me. Yeah? Hearts flowing on the screen. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I am going to be waiting on bated breath, okay? Because I want to know when that inspiration hits. So leave a comment. Go post in the Facebook group. I want to see life through your lens. And you know what's beautiful about that? When someone is authentically sharing their authentic inspiration, it will authentically inspire who is watching. It will every time. Oh my goodness, I love it. I do not have to be inspired by baking cookies. And if somebody really loves baking cookies and they're telling me about their passion about it, I'm going to be inspired by it. I might even want to start baking cookies, but it isn't the cookies that's the magic. It's someone aligned to their authentic passion, inspiration, creation, their soul. It is that, it's contagious, right? It's contagious. So come inspire me in the Facebook group. Yay, I can't wait. Okay, everyone have a beautiful weekend. I love it too, Amanda, I love it too. Everyone have a beautiful weekend. I've had such a great week with you here. I will be back next week, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. right here with a little circle. So don't forget, I have some Facebook reminders set up in our Facebook group so you can say you're going and it will pop up little reminders for you, I think like an hour before and a day before. So, you know, you've got some reminders. I love you. Have an amazing day, and I cannot wait to be inspired by you. So come on, don't be scared. Come on into the Facebook group and let's connect.